Hey guys, this is Teacher Elo and I'm here to explain directions with prepositions. Okay, so usually when we talk about directions, we have some questions, and the question is where, right? Where means location. So anytime you see the question where is location or the place. Okay, so the question here is, where is the bank? Where is the bank? For contraction, remember contraction means it's smaller. We reduce. We say, where's the bank? Where's the bank? Okay, and this is based off American English, so most people will ask with contractions. Where's the bank? Where's the library? Where's the coffee shop? That's how we would make the questions. So here we're looking at the first preposition. So this preposition is on, and the example is the house is on Lincoln Avenue. Okay, so we see the house here, and it's on the street. So here we're focusing only on the street. We're not looking at the neighbors or anybody else, only the street. And if you want more practice on prepositions, I do have another video about in, on, and at. Okay, so here the house is on Lincoln Avenue. Next one is next to. Next to. The house is next to the bank. The house is next to the bank. All right, so here we can see next to is one neighbor. One neighbor. Okay, we are not focusing on the street. Right? Maybe we don't know the name of the street, or we forgot the name of the street. So we look at one neighbor. So it's next to the bank, it's next to the restaurant, it's next to my house, right? You can just give that example, one neighbor. On the corner of. On the corner of. The house is on the corner of Beach Boulevard and Lincoln Avenue. The house is on the corner of Beach Boulevard and Lincoln Avenue. So here we have the corner, right? The corner means that intersection, right? And when we're giving directions for walking or driving, usually it's two streets, the name of two streets. So in this example, Beach Boulevard and Lincoln Avenue, we can say, oh yeah, it's on the corner of these two streets. Okay, across from. Across from. The house is across from the park. The house is across from the park. Okay, so here we have the house in blue and the park is crossing the street. This means there's something in the middle. Maybe a street, maybe a river, some water, maybe a freeway, right? But there's something that we need to cross. And you can imagine crossing with your bicycle, walking on the car, so you're crossing the street, right? You might see this as in front of or opposite from. Those are different ways to use it. Okay, but here we're using across from. Okay, we have between. Between. The house is between the bank and the park. The house is between the bank and the park. Okay, so here we see two neighbors, and that's what's important. There are two neighbors. Okay, so maybe you don't remember the street, but you do remember the two companies or the two places next to them. So if there's two, we can say between, right? Between is the same as in the middle of. In the middle of. Okay, but between is much smaller. It's just one word. So again, we can say the house is between the bank, neighbor 1, and the park, neighbor 2. Okay, so let's give you some notes on these directions. So it's everything I said, but you can write these down in case you need help. So when we use on, we're usually talking about one street, the name of one street. On the corner of is for two streets or an intersection. On the corner of. And yes, you need the 4 words. If you just say on the corner and you forget of, it's not complete. You need to say everything. On the corner of. Next to is one neighbor. One neighbor. Between is two neighbors. Two neighbors. And across from means you are crossing the street, the river, the freeway, etc. You're crossing something, right? Across from. Okay, so now that you maybe understand, I hope you understand, we're going to do some practice here. So here we see, where's the library? Where's the library? Okay, so we see it there with the yellow star. So how can we explain that position? And there's going to be many different styles for the answers, but I'm going to give you an example. So here, the library, it's on the corner of Green Street and Bond Street. It's on the corner of Green Street and Bond Street. Okay, that's one example. Okay, next one. Where's the Italian restaurant? Where's the Italian restaurant? Okay, we see it there with the star. Okay, it's on King's Road. It's on King's Road. So that is only one street. Where's the museum? Where's the museum? It's between the information center and the factory. It's between the information center and the factory. Right there. Where's the supermarket? Where's the supermarket? It's next to the bookshop. It's next to the bookshop. Right there. Where's the cinema? Where's the cinema? It's across from the hospital. It's across from the hospital. All right, so I hope you've learned something. These are just some prepositions to use for directions, especially for driving or walking. Maybe you will use these to help other people or for other people to help you. Okay, so like always, thank you for your time.